It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they're in the midst of a 3-game losing streak, hoping to break out with a win tonight. We'll see if they can shake off the cobwebs. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll on him, as they would any player, but I still think he has a lot left in the tank.
He might be able to get back to his MVP level, but that's going to take a full season. A full season of injury-free play to get that confidence back. Full season, Ernie, 82 games.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later on.
At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. At the shooting guard position, standing 6 foot 5, number 20, Ray Allen. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, Blake Griffin. At the other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, John Wall. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 33, Larry Bird. Your head coach is David Yeager. Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Grizzlies.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to the Wizards. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
So the New York starting 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Lucas. Then it's Robinson. And it's Irving in at the small forward. Free throw line jump shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lucas has got the opening basket of the game for New York. And here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Now here's Wall, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Pass to Bird. Baseline try. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bird's got his first points in this one. Rose against Wall. Outside Rose. Rejected by Wall. And they get it back. Lucas, that's good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Wall kicks to Allen. Here's Bird, and it's Memphis with another.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here is Wall after Julius Erving's basket. Picked by Griffin. Allen dishes to Griffin. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Wall, that's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Rose. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that way.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pick by Griffin. Wall passes to Valanciunas. There's the pick. Back to Wall. Griffin a screen on Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Bird. The shot will not go. Good D by Irving. Here's Barton. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Valanciunas. Robinson pulls it in.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And there's the feed to Irving. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside, Wall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Knicks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Robinson, that's good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Griffin's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Rose kicks to Barton. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Barton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Dr. J slams it in.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Now here's Wall. He's got 7. On the wing, Bird. Shot to stop the run. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bird's got 6. For New York, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Wall against Rose. Robinson left side. It's rebounded by Memphis. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They double-team Bird. Shot clock at 2. No good off the back of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Lucas. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Grizzlies timeout. All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
We got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 4th and second chance points, 8th in blocks, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And you go back to their second chance points, very productive in that regard. I love to watch them work. They have that sixth sense, if you will, for sneaking inside and anticipating the path of the ball.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Memphis. Picked by Griffin. Wall against Thomas. And Wall kicks to Valanciunas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
And checking out numbers for Robinson. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 13 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now, here's Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Here's Wall. They trail by 6. Outside Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Griffin a screen on Irving. Steps back and shoots. Bird can't hit. The Knicks leading by 6. Thomas dishes to Irving. Goes up to the stripe. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Picked by Griffin. Wall passes to Griffin. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Memphis. Lance Stevenson comes in for Blake Griffin. The Knicks also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Lucas. Sanders comes in for Irving. And Aguirre's subbed in for Barton. The Grizzlies trail by 7. All with it. 7 points in the game. Embiid the screen. Beal, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
The Knicks leading by 7. Thomas kicks to Sanders. Aguirre. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bird. It's rebounded by New York.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Thomas dishes to Green. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Robinson against Bird. And the shot no good, a bit short. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Thomas gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Stevenson passes to Wall. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Stevenson kicks to Wall. Embiid sets the pick for Wall. To the middle. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Thomas. It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. Thomas with another miss. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Embiid the screen. Bird dishes to Embiid. Thomas with the steal. It's Robinson high post. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70. So when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And he makes the first. Gary Harris is checked in for Memphis. That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bird, the pass to Beal. Six to shoot. And Sanders pulls it down.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age. Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Bradley Beal. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Now here is Harris after Julius Erving's miss. The dish to Allen. There's the pass to Beal. Picked by Griffin. And Beal kicks to Griffin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rose attacking. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
First team foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barton is checked in. The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here's Rose. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Puts up the baby hook and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Gary Harris. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Beal kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Rose attacking. Misses off the left iron.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, Memphis no good. For New York, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Rose with another miss.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pick. Nobody near Allen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Barton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. He dishes it to Sanders. Kicks it to Rose. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got 6.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Timeout call for Memphis. All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
checking out some numbers for Irving. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
John Wall's checked in for Gary Harris. Off the inbound. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wall.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Deal with a screen on Rose. Picked by Griffin. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. Griffin's got 9 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second. And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Look at the numbers for John Wall. 8th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
The Knicks leading by 3. Rose dishes to Barton. Sanders against Griffin. And Sanders kicks to Irving. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Six on the shot clock. He kicks to Griffin. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. They get it back. Rejected by Wall.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Pass to Allen. Dishes it to Griffin. Inside. Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Julius Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Knicks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Rose passes to Barton. To the inside. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Check out the game for Irving. 10 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
3rd team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that one's good, Irving.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Valanciunas dishes to Beal. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. The Knicks leading by 3. Rose kicks to Irving. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Sanders passes to Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Sanders. Here's Barton. And that one hits back iron. Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. To the middle. Kicks it out to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, Wall. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Rose attack.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by New York. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Griffin.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Stolen by Allen. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Allen kicks to Valanciunas. And here is Beal. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Some changes for Memphis. Embiid, he's checked in for Griffin. Bird comes in for Beal, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Allen. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Lucas. Green comes in for Sanders. Aguaya's checked in for Irving. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Derrick Rose. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Knicks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Bird against Aguaya. Green, the screen. The three from Thomas. No what? Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Embiid the screen. Stevenson drives in. Clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. Aguirre grabs the miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes to Thomas. There's a screen by Robinson. Shoots off the screen, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Knicks have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Wall with it. 11 points in the game. Feeds it to Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here is Aguirre after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Aguirre against Bird. Pass to Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson. New York trailing. Thomas dishes to Barton. Back to Thomas. Aguirre. New York, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. On the wing, Bird. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now the Knicks on the break. And that one's good, Barton.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Here is Stevenson. The Knicks making the shot. Shot clock at 5. And Wall. Here we go now. Here's Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here is Aguirre. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thomas, no luck. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Bird, the pass to Wall. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Bird kicks to Wall. Embiid the screen. All with it. Now Thomas defending. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Gary Harris is checked in for Valanciunas. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Harris. Back to Wall. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Now, here's Wall. He's got 13. Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by Wall.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Wall against Thomas. The feed to Barton. Jacks up a 3. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, thank you. I'm here with John Wall. And, John, when you're hitting your jumpers early and force that defense to guard you, how much easier does that make it to attack the basket or find your teammates with a pass?
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player. And they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. And I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
John, thank you. Kevin, he seamlessly navigates those seams.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 13 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Here is Rose. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Will Barton. Irving is out there with Lucas. Then it's Robinson. And it's Rose in at the 1. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
For New York, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. The dish to Bird. A baseline J. The Knicks pull it in. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rejected by Wall. And they'll keep possession.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 at the line. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Memphis trailing here. The pass to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Grizzlies have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Valanciunas hits them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Rose dishes to Barton. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Wall. Valanciunas with a screen on Rose. Back to Valanciunas. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 8 rebounds, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Rose against Wall. Rose passes to Robinson. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Robinson's got 8 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Griffin. David Robinson making his last shot. Griffin kicks to Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Down low, here's Griffin, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Knicks. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, I think for New York, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. He feeds it to Lucas. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Lucas has got 8 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
Check out some of the numbers for Valanciunas. 10th in field goal percentage, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Griffin. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Screen by Valanciunas. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And he gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
He dishes it to Irving from 10 feet out, off the left rim and out. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Wall. He's got 13 to the middle. Takes it from 10. Griffin's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Irving. Shot clock at 6. Robinson dishes to Rose from downtown. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bird kicks to Wall. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Wall's got 15.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 7 on the bucket from Julius Irving. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Wall. The dish to Valanciunas. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Now here's Rose. 13 points in the game. There's a screen by Robinson. Rose passes to Lucas. Robinson. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. Blake Griffin is third.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
Now here's Lucas. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Sanders. Irving dishes to Lucas. Beal with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Wall. And stolen by Lucas. And Sanders kicks to Thomas. Passes to Aguirre. Dishes it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out, and it's good off the glass. Aguirre's got his first bucket of the night. Memphis leading by 9. And here's Wall. He's got 15. Knocked loose. Knicks trail by 9. Thomas goes in. Feeds it to Irving. Pass to Aguirre. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Thomas. His last 10 games, he's averaging 14 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jeff Green is checked in for Irving. And here are the Knicks now. No one covering. Lucas has got 10 points.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here's Embiid, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Thomas kicks to Sanders. Lucas the pass to Sanders. Tries it from 19. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Beal dishes to Harris. Green against Griffin. They set the pick. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by New York. Lucas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thomas kicks to Lucas. And there's the feed to Thomas. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Memphis. Bird's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the dish to Beal. Now the pass to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Green. Harris passes to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Griffin inside. He's against Sanders. Here's Embiid. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Knicks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Green, the screen. Thomas against Harris. Now, here's Thomas. Defense is right there.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Harris against Thomas. Harris dishes to Beal. Takes it from 10. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 18 points for Blake Griffin. To the paint. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Memphis. Outside Thomas. It's stolen by Harris. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Harris has got the ball, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here is Aguirre, following the score by Memphis. Outside Thomas. Green with a screen on Harris. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. Harris with it. He feeds it to Griffin. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Every diamond's a flavor.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Cannon, ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem?
Memphis leading by 13. We've got Bird. Allen out there with Wall. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Wall. Here's Bird. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Bird's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Aguirre kicks to Irving. New York moving it around. Rose passes to Robinson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Rose. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. No dice from the high post. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Memphis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Martin's checked in for Green. Both free throws good for Irving.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here's Wall. To the middle. Valanciunas dishes the Wall. 4 on the clock. Leaner from distance. No good. Some solid defense from Rose. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving against Stevenson. Irving kicks to Barton. He dishes it to Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Some good numbers for Robinson. He has 9 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Allen passes to Wall. They set the pick. On the wing, Bird. It's rebounded by New York.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Barton. Back to Robinson. Little turnaround, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Irving against Wall. Kicks to Bird. And another miss by Memphis. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Barton. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. That free throw good from Barton. Memphis leading by 10. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Bird. Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Memphis, Mark Aguirre. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good for Maguire. And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading by 9. Outside, Wall. Stevenson dishes to Bird. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That doesn't go either for Bird. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Rose goes in. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Robinson a screen on Allen. Here's Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Wall up top. He's covered by Rose. Outside, Wall. And again, Memphis no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rose kicks to Irving. They set the pick, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Griffin's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Here's Irving. Here's Robinson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by New York. 5 on the clock. Griffin passes to Bird. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Irving drives in.
Memphis foul call. Dennis Holmes. That's his 3rd personal. Shooting for Memphis, Julius Irving. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lucas is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Wall. This is the Bird. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Wall, picked by Griffin. Here's Valanciunas. There's a good screen. Wall, that's a 2-pointer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. The Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Irving kicks to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 19 points for Rose.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes to Valanciunas. Ray Allen is on the wing. Feeds it to Griffin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Rose. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Screened by Valanciunas. Griffin dishes to Bird. Here's Valanciunas. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting for Memphis, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Isaiah Thomas is checked in for New York. Valanciunas hits them both. Now Thomas. Pass to Lucas. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Wall. There's the feed to Valanciunas. Now here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Thomas against Wall. Thomas passes to Irving. Robinson a screen on Allen. Irving pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Bird. Wide open shot is on the money. Bird's got 10 points in just the second half. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Thomas. takes the 13-footer, the putback, and Robinson throws it down.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Wall kicks to Valanciunas. Griffin down low, guarded by Robinson.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
Barton kicks to Thomas. Out to the wing. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Robinson with the block. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Nice D from Wall.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Allen kicks to Wall. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching them.
All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Now, here's Thomas. The dish to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
.21 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas dishes to Irving.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Let's make some noise for the boys!
Here's Wall. To the wing right side. Here's Griffin. Passes it to Valanciunas. Yes!
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? With that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good for Irving.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And Wall kicks to Griffin. The shot is off, and New York the other way now. Here's Barton, covered by Wall. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Memphis. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
All right, Memphis, you got your free throws on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
How sweet was that? Thomas has terrific form.
Here's Wall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
He's for personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, John Wall. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Lucas. Money!
Well, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Memphis. John Wall. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Irving to tie it up. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Griffin attacking. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Bird out there with Griffin. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wall. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Griffin.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Thomas dishes to Barton. And here is Thomas. Now the pass to Lucas. There's a screen by Robinson. Lucas kicks to Irving. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Memphis. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Bird. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Irving kicks to Thomas. Well, overtime basketball, 1.5 minutes played so far. Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Now here's Wall. Up top, Griffin. That's good. Griffin's got 28.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Thomas with the ball. Irving passes to Robinson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for Memphis, David Robinson. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
In the big picture, Kevin, he's getting to the line consistently, and that's giving them a boost, even though he hasn't made all of his foul shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Here is Wall. Bird a screen on Thomas. Valanciunas dishes to Griffin. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Thomas kicks to Barton. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Barton kicks to Lucas. Here's Barton. Bird covering. Here's Barton. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Bird outside, shoots the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Right side Irving. 14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Screen by Valanciunas. Back to Griffin. Good play by Bird to set it up. 30 points for Blake Griffin.
A crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
Irving kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Irving. Bird covering. Barton, no luck. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Right side Wall. He feeds it to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Here's Beal. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. He nails it, and we're tied up.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Here's Robinson, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead. Bird kicks to Wall. He dishes it to Griffin to take the lead. Count it!
We're seeing that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
Griffin with the steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. Larry Bird. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Bird against Irving. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
his performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
Bird, shot from the inbound. They get it back. Beal gets a wide open look. The three won't fall. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number one might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. Now here's Beal. To the inside. No good. Great D that time from Lucas. Irving passes to Rose. Robinson left side, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Shooting for Memphis, David Robinson.
And he can't get the first one.
Kevin, his poor free throw shooting is really taking its toll. With all of those trips to the line, it's got to be tough.
And he's good on the second. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Wall kicks it to Valanciunas. They set the pick. Pass to Bird. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bird's got 21 in the game. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Rose kicks to Barton. Robinson passes to Irving from 18 feet away. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's Valanciunas. Kicks to Griffin. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Barton. Lucas, a screen on Beal. Pass to Robinson. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
And Wall. Here we go now. Goes up the baseline. No good. Some solid defense from Rose. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Irving. Kicks to Lucas. There's a screen by Robinson. Rose goes in. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And Irving throws it down.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Here's Wall following the score by New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on David Robinson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizzlies.
The Knicks leading by 3. Rose kicks to Irving. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Valanciunas, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Memphis making a change here. Embiid's checked in. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Stolen by Rose.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there. Looking at the game for Barton, he's got 11 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Wall passes to Griffin. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Barton, no luck.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL. You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Outside Rose. Inside. Here's Irving. Bird with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 34 points for Blake Griffin.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
Irving kicks to Rose. Back to Irving. It's good.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And for Memphis, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Griffin, stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Shot's good. Barton's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And he commits the intentional foul.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Rose's game. He's got 21 points and 11 dimes. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Here's Griffin. Good! And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
John Wall. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Memphis, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he makes both free throws.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And so it's New York with it, and now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
But they recover it. Allen kicks to Beal. Here's the 3. No good. So it's New York picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Derek, congratulations on a great win. What was the major thing that turned this deficit around for you guys?
Just playing defense. Our defense turned into offense, and it worked out for us tonight. We definitely don't want to be in that situation, but we just fall away back into the game.
Derek, thank you. Usually it starts with the defense for this team, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game. When they needed a leader to get them back in the game in the final quarter, he was the one they were all following, and he knew exactly the route back and the road to victory. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, the team's been struggling lately, and he's been carrying a lot of that pressure. But he had a fire in his belly. He had that laser focus. He was delivering some highlights all throughout this game. Man.
When you talk about rebounding, 20 is one of those magical numbers that tells you that a player had a truly special game. I think he had in his head that every single rebound was going to be his. And you know what? Most of them were.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.